ever let anyone make you feel like you are not important, or that you do not have a purpose, or you don't mean something to this world, because you do. You do. No one can define your worth. Not anyone. And if someone wants to try, it does not show your character. It shows theirs. There is nothing in this world that is more disturbing and cruel than to put someone down enough to make them feel like death is the answer. I know this personally. You know, I lived in shelter after homeless, after being in random people's houses, you know, taking random cars. I know how it feels to not have your family want you, and then to go to school and hope that it gets a little bit better, and then for people to judge you and tell you that you should go hang yourself, or that no one wants you here, or that you are not worth it, that you should not be here. You have a purpose. You were brought into this world for a reason. Don't ever let anyone make you feel like you shouldn't be here, or that you were a mistake. God doesn't make mistakes. He doesn't make mistakes. It does get better. And it'll get worse again a little bit, and then it'll get better. You know, life is this uphill roller coaster, and it goes up and down, but eventually it stops. And I'm not talking about whenever you finally die, but I'm talking about whenever life finally gets good. Yes, of course, you will hit bumps, but it stops. It doesn't just be hell forever. It doesn't. Life gets better. It does. And I know it's so hard to see. And I know it's hard to care. I know whenever I'm in that state of mind, that I don't give a fuck. I don't. It doesn't matter if life is going to get better. What matters is that it sucks right now, right? It matters that it sucks right now. It doesn't. If you can just hold on, or find something positive. Or you know what? People say that if you leave the area that it's causing you harm, that you're running away from all your problems. You're not. If it is going to make your life better, or make you feel better, do it. Because it does not, you should not have to sit there and take everyone else's bullshit just because you don't want to run away from your problems. You're not running away from your problems. You're getting away from all the bullshit so you can have a better life, so you can be positive, because being around all this negative, like, ignorant, closed-minded bullshit is what makes people die. Hence Noah. That is why people die. That is why people kill themselves. That is why people are depressed. That's why people self-harm. And then you want to say they do it for attention. Well, you know what? It may be a little bit for attention. You know why they're doing it for attention? Because they have not gotten any attention their whole life from their family. From the people that are supposed to give them attention from the time they are born. You know, I work in a kindergarten class down here in Buffalo. Every day, almost all day. I only go one class in high school, which I thank God for, because that didn't used to be this way my earlier school year, and I probably wouldn't have made it. Because I had little girls telling me that I should go hang myself, or that I look stuck up, or that I look like I'm going to take everyone's man. Give me a break. Not very many people in the school have tried to get to know me, but you know who did help? The counselors, the principal, the vice principal, certain teachers. If you don't let all these stupid negative people get under your skin, I promise you, there are people out there that are good. There are good people out there. And they will be the kind of people that makes you realize life doesn't always gonna suck. Life gets better. And you know, they can't be the reason why you live. They can't. You have to learn how to love yourself, and how it starts with you. It starts with self-love. Self-love is what's key. You can't love yourself, and you just can't. You have to love yourself. I know it's hard. I know it's really hard. But you have to hold on. Because there will always be someone looking up to you. I know if I were to do any of that kind of thing, I have got little kids that know me, that know Miss Kelsey. And if I were to do that, what kind of message does that send to them? Noah was a freshman. All us upperclassmen, we beat and we beat and we beat down on the underclassmen because we think being older makes us better, right? People wonder why my closest friends are kindergartners and 8th graders and freshmen. Like, give me a break. You know why they're my closest friends? Because they are the most sincere, innocent creatures. I mean, they are. And then they get to the big world, and then we just crush them down over and over and over again. We crush down their pride. We crush down their, every sense of life in them. We crush it. Until they don't want to be here. Who would ever thought of that? I don't want to fucking be here. I don't want to be who I am, because I know the way I look, because of the way our generation looks. Who would want to be friends with that? Who would want to look up to that? Who would want to trust that? I don't want to trust that. I would never want to trust that. It starts with us. How the hell do we expect people who are sick? Because depression is a sickness. It's a chemical imbalance. Something, it could be all in their head. I know I've had moments that it was just all in my head, that everything just didn't seem right, just because it didn't seem right. Not because anything was currently really going on. It just sucked. You're fighting this constant battle in your head, and you're seeing yourself jump off of bridges and run in front of cars and jumping off of light poles and buildings, and you just watch yourself jump to your death constantly. It replays in your head over and over and over again, and it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop until you go to sleep, and then you have dreams about it, and then you wake up in a sweat and crying because you just watched yourself die. It's a real thing. Depression and self-harm and being suicidal is not this pretty thing. It's not what you see on Tumblr. I mean, it's not something to joke about. It's a real fucking thing that kids like Noah and plenty of other kids, they're dealing with every single day. And guess what? A lot of them, you would have never expected it. You know why? Because they're really good at hiding it. They're really good at putting up this front that everything's all fine. You know why? Because they don't want you to save them. They don't want help. They don't want sympathy or empathy. They don't want help. You know why we don't want help? Because the reason why we're feeling the way we're feeling is because we think we're right. We think we do not belong here. We think we should die. We think the world would be better off if we weren't here. So why would we go tell someone how we're feeling? And they were just going to ruin our plans. Why would we tell someone we're going to go kill ourselves? Or that we're feeling this way when we're going to do it? We're going to fucking do it. We don't want anyone to ruin our plans. Our plan is to complete our mission. We're not going to look for help. If that's our goal, if it doesn't ever get better, we don't ever get the help we truly need, it's gonna happen. And we're gonna fly under the radar, and everyone's gonna be shocked by, because, we were such good kids. What happened? I never even knew she was feeling this way. I never even knew he didn't feel safe at our school. Yeah. Life sucks sometimes, but you have to push through it. Don't ever let any ignorant fool determine your worth. You're worth more. The world needs you. The people like us that, we feel so strongly. Every emotion that we have, we feel it. We feel it so strongly. Those are the kind of people that this world needs. That this world, we run this world. And the more ignorant people come by, and they don't feel anything. They can't feel, like, real emotions. I don't know. You have to hold on. You just have to.